incite the people against the nurses and doctors. A kwanya so mo faswa, wo mo di clearance system enye saa. So enye saa na say ye no. Now because of say NDC folk dodo no aya moa, wo mo to say preko, they can't think. Or to say ntwamwa, they can't think for themselves. So that's here. Eti Jimmy no NDC for no. Now we could be some Ron Mahama and a president. Can you imagine this? John Mahama, a president for this country. Can you imagine this? Such incompetent, such a Ojanfunu president way. Ojanfunu say, Ninkoda ni mpacha uda muntie Ninkoda no. Ninkoda ni sankofu we muhade. Mahama Ninkoda ni ude ti o madwene ti o adwene do mutiri hade.
Diplomacy. Wow, what's the one pass? Oh, now be catch me say, young man, behave yourself. You didn't pass your was.
I think that we have over-pampered nurses. We have over-pampered doctors in this country. Elsewhere, doctors are the most useless people you can ever find.
Now, what is the Ghana? I saw someone kwasiasem. And a nurse no muda kata bonimna mumudu do hook up akese a tour and a mu display and no busana is not show myself will doing car.
Someone called because of fair. I see about uniform allowance. You about 400 Ghana, over 1,000 cities. And to go to the negotiation table and negotiate with some impact, no matter strike, no matter.
Inti on record, where Aya Mahama ni production. John Mahama Manio, now was such Tibon Koso, Taba, such weak-minded followers of a certain political party. What do you expect? And you have a weak president. A president here, on one kasa, my first coup d'etat was say me incompetent, me indecisive, or flu, dead goat syndrome. If you have a new power, so a president here, can you imagine? This is a president who, and an man is our way mu, and Chamua way mu. Such weak, hungry boys wemu. It is so study and this for any nyansan woman can kwasiasem. So study and this for no woman nyansan they don't come out to speak nonsense. But watch her woman where Jimmy when this mupa no madwin adwuma no every day en kwasiasem bi omna ye. Ukono obi obi did obi ato NDC ni. Sa ukọ na ko unse obi asem na ko nim o didi anu aso didi amafo atem o maame unso NDC ni sanity. Yes. And these are dangerous. We are dangerous to our success in this country. NDC party here, we are a very vindictive party. We are very dangerous. And a young one say, we lead John Mahama. A young one. Because a president here, otimi ni timi fuse, mon kochi we, a power from above, kochi we, munchi wentum, munchenintum. Can you imagine a president? Yama wadwuma eno dia wonye na wo police fo achi na yanchi we and yanchi we where your president as obi ni girlfriend. Such useless administration, useless government. Who are these people? Obi asoma John Mahama and obi kaseti ya wa kakoche no na ye hwan wo president Mahama na mu wo nsoma haka ye kase ye bo betimi John Mahama Obi a wo ye incompetent a wutimi kase ye de violence de etiemu. When it comes to violence, nobody can beat us. John Mahama we and we be president. What do you expect? Such in cause some say no di no manim. What you say? Now we are president. Now be no kase we are a commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Force and you expect the people say my God, this is terrible. This is terrible. See, NDC for no the atiane say e Ghana for ni bi na aye so lineage e de ama wo mu because party ni de enya de o metima bibia wa banum eti wo man so bedi nkwasiasam sa na 4 years na so NDC aye na dwen say o mo bedi nsem hu na 4 years na so e very bad. What you say eti enu ntina nurse for no wo mo nim say nurse for no be raise more concerns so they have to come with insult. So what you say na akwa we wose ye frɛ no Alidu Mohammed Makacho say NDC ni bia no obehu so okeka nkwase asem ko trace na hwe the background. Go and check him. Sa akwa we no timi tro say Dr. Tenkran ye kwase ya yejimifo. Wei, enye nwa se we be kɔ ne kurom ne ntɔkwa nko awo. No ma twese kan ne ye ku nipa nko a. Wotimi solve o. Eno de omo ntimi nti da bia no omo ba ase ha na say nipa anya careful a na omo de nta ntɔkwa no ano mo de ba. Tie de meka no hwɛ. Wei, obekɔ no wone mmoa ne num so. Wono timi nya audacity. Say Dr. Tenkran no eye kwasea ya aboa eye this. Can you imagine this? We mu nyina kasa ma NDC o. We mu nyina ye enipa wo mu kasa de ma NDC. Because wono no ese doctors no, nurses no eye nkwaseafo. Such bibi sa no character sa no eye nkwaseafo. Omo ye fools. So ta se and so wo de trace ne kɔ ne krom kɔhwɛ. Emmoa ne nipa ne num nsuo ebom. And no one crying, and of course, some are in the name of NDC party. This is very bad. Tell the Yakachrono. Now, one person persecutors are Dr. Ya, a friend, Dr. Tenkrino, because the man was so region and as to the NDC for Nega. Of course, Omunya can be on my attacking today, Omukon a persona. After Yentie or Yentie, such useless, bogus character like this. I will know as well, but can I be actually Dr. Tenkrai? Tia has a
answer for time. Last week Thursday, meeting our class FM, I described doctors and nurses as useless in quotes. And I say elsewhere, nurses and doctors value life first, aside more personal interests. And say, nurses and doctors are useless, and elsewhere you won't find people like doctors being.
Me are very, very useful. My name is colleague doctors, the brain nurses very useful.
I have my reservation and I'll tell you why.
Eti on say sa ko ya friend Alidu Mohammedi. Sa me a doctor we so ba na nka matwe preko Johnson na ma bone pane bone na wawu afri asa we so on hia say so tena nipa mo. Sa wutimi ka say doctors and nurses are useless. Na wo once wonim nyansa nka wo say bi kro nka say e bibia minim wo mo on say o ye correcting o mo correcting won ti o on na when me ye doctor we say no motete na ba bia mbete so mo de ne to radar so eti ba bia mo betete wo ye doctor wo ko hospital bia na ma bone pane bone na ma ku na fra asase so onye wo hia say so tena say we enipa fu say wo hia say so survival mo bone pane bone fe na mo ku no mo firi mo to na twene what say preko yes. You have thousands of nurses and doctors. It is a way in Yansafua. There's no way so obey general status doctors in nursing in Abodam. Just a will be a NDC more, not general say, and will be Jimmy Sa. Obi a NDC, not general, it is a Preco Johnson, and what is it is where most NDC will be able to say Preco Johnson. NDC for do no media for no, to say Preco Johnson, sanity. What do you mean describe with any other thing? Such useless administration. Obia some magic to me. So to me say nurses and doctors you know useless. Akwawe me say nurses for mo fan to radars wo ho. Hwe on mo de mo pekra yan seche no. The hospital bi obeko bia mo mo pan ye boni nkunu because we want say what na say. Also so what na say. Rubbish. Such useless people we na etete abam say yaba. Obia so mo. Obia from some amamu bi mu. Nonsense. Said doctors and nurses are useless. Also get the audacity. So timu bio say when we hey emompa o ma we ho. O de yentie ni nkwase akeka ni.
Answer for time. Last week Thursday, meeting our class FM, I described doctors and nurses as useless in quotes. And I say elsewhere. Nurses and doctors value life first, aside more personal interests. And say, like I say, nurses and doctors are useless, and elsewhere you won't find people like doctors being.
Me are very, very useful. My name is colleague doctors, the brain nurses very useful.
I have my reservation and I'll tell you why. Say, Michelle, and then I'm new share programs, and I respect you, and there no circumstance. But people like General Secretary, can make people generalize their terms because of man shall pain. My assumption is say you are leading fools because me, Anka, if I were part of the association, I would have written my reservation about Sakosia Penina or the nurses and midwifery. Oh, so a Kosia Penny, my Shanupe. It's a useless dude. So I don't respect people like them.
So you respect Nanaye, Dr. Ayasenka
to write and disassociate himself. I'm coming. To write, no, you are a doctor.
But I'm not part of NDC.
I'm just saying that you are a doctor. Maybe you are a doctor.
With good standing.
With good standing. And they work hand in hand under your doctors.
They don't work under us.
Without can make people generalize their terms because of man shall pain. My assumption is say you are leading fools because me, Anka, if I were part of the association, I would have written my reservation about Sakosia Penina or the nurses and midwifery. Oh, so a Kosia Penny, my Shanupe. It's a useless dude. So I don't respect people like them.
So you respect Nanaye, Dr. Ayasenka
to write and disassociate himself. I'm coming. To write, no, you are a doctor.
But I'm not part of NDC.
I'm just saying that you are a doctor. Maybe you are a doctor.
With good standing.
With good standing. And they work hand in hand under your doctors.
They don't work under us.
Without me, I am correct.
But they don't work under doctors.
They work without nurses. That's what I'm saying. Without nurses, doctors cannot operate. Without doctors, nurses are useless. So that is where I'm saying I'm coming from.
That's fine.
Now, Shadi, what do you hear? A maroon, such a asshole. Such a pig yawadasi, pig Alidu Mohammed yawadasi, telling Dr. Chum Tenkran say, or your kosia. Now, can you imagine the difference? Can you imagine the difference? So, a maroon, you see, such bootlicker kiss asses aqua yawadasi. A fimu fin, away, over conifio for yanem one and umsuobom you, or more and one and umsuobom. Say, Dr. Chumampofu, kosia, rade. Mwampa, mwamukotu abame ndisi sumaha gana o. Mwamutu abame ndisi pamaha gana o. Say NDC inti, such a maroon, such a millipede, can kabi way, son tantan say. No, I catch the doctor. Tim Cran say, or you kosia, or you Jimmy for, or you useless. My God. Hey, Ghana. Hey, yao, it's not a toda. Ayana Aquabi or Canas was a Kwame Nkrumah would diabo. Kwame Nkrumah would diabo. Kwame Nkrumah would diabo. Say, and none me a cocoa for no say cocoa sicase, would the common crofobie say, Womunko free SHS. No Munko school free. Shankwasas won't catch it. Shankwasasem, Ogokano Maja. Where you want to say, I mean, sometimes time say, NDC party was no better. So, won't your boy for be ye be a NDC party, man? Cause some sa, Okokan, Okokan be a and sometimes time say, Adiana Dr. Naka, or by one country, or make come hammer 7, or say, my international yen chasabon into ho, a dear boy and I yen, Munkochano, then. What did you be at him? What do you say? What did you be at him? NDC for no, Jack, someone on. I am Mahama, no, we are more boss. I see about Chrono, you about Chroma Hammer, Tia de Catrono. Because Jimmy Fowe Casamad Mahama, and your Mahama, you can as a move. Young can win us some. You become a hammer, somewhat you're free, Nasia Koguran, Nabusia fear, Sanya Bayamo. Oh. Now we know so kasama mahama airtie. And yet, eti plan no am persecute sa papa we Dr. Chumuno emfa. Because on him aban wa fairly, and we are very incompetent, and we need to speak through to them. Say, Elia is the best for them to change. NDC aban for kind. Because so ko say ono as a general secretary ni position is say he should be there to defend the people at all cost. Ni position ba no as a secretary. What do you expect from him say? Mo won defend nurses, really? Now when MPP was in power, I remember this man say there was a case in Menchia Hospital where a nurse and a doctor any affection. Make I say guy no your friend Opoku Mensa o Kumase or MPP deputy communication officer or so. Wa MPP ni o and na ne bad girl ye doctor. And na one nurse ni bi nya affection e wa adwumam. And no papa no want me anya emotional intelligence e Opoku Mensa no. Me won a number kra wa because me tad ni bus studio pa ma ni be show. Opoku Mensa ni ba no ne ba ni doctor. And na sa case ni see now MPP now power the same this Dr. Chumi or sorry jinem in fact one abani the CNE e mo ko strike nyina I know the NDC opposition na yo mo de on me pa sa story no wa kai bia no testify comment section why esi wo Menchia Hospital pa wa kai bia ya kai me the same doctor no Millicent say yes I remember. And I'm said nurse no doctor ni instructed nurse and say on taking some patient instruction be and na doctor na so to we mistake ko se bibi sa na nurse no remind no and na doctor ni bufu ye and na doctor ni bufu yi and I'm say okobo ne papa amane I mean immature way no okobo ne papa amane na ne papa ba adwuma mu ho and obeteki ase bi as obe I mean no now Dr. Chumesia were the general secretary ma MNS no or sorry jinem womu call strike straight away. Say they need to protect nurses and doctors at all cost. And today, ye nyati bon koso te say rough. Now no etimi sorry e kwotena a whole hospital. Na obuli nurses. Na obuli woman. The video woman. No, I bet you say, the name say, I may say, me boa Ghana. Send your boa Ghana. Send your boa Ghana. Now, today, when the man comes out to defend the association or the organization, answer the ministry, Musa Montiasi, Mwaja, we are insensitive, and this if one ankasa, or me too emotional. And this if one woman, as we emotional, a Jinyan Sankasano, woman to me. So subject to thinking for critical analysis, they can't stand. They only come out with insult. Oma bon. NDC for ankasa oma bon. Me say NDC no. Few ne nim nyansa no. They don't come out to stay back. NDC for ne nim nyansa no. They don't come in to do nonsense. I know most of NDC for are very simple. Just say logic. What is it? Yeah. None there. Obiatimi akwa tenen nsa bonnes na a secretary defend wo mo pese mo branding say we MPP ni nanka o me NDC ni dabra mo yare nka o ma me NDC ni na NDC nyansa be na o obi me NDC ni na we NDC we MPP ni ante nyandai. Now we are the bone of contention is say let not put any precedent there say every time we be betimi asore hospital say minti bibia sintini me ankasa me take the law into my own hands to disturb or destroy the system. Eno na wo ka ho asem ebi ni o hwe the asem na ye ka no a obi nti asehwe obi akọ hospital eno aso wo de camera so say obedi lie yatena ha education say adwin na da ye tirim say me do hospital ye nhwem na nye sa na tie wo de hwe de wo kwa akoye wo hwe de
The word don't mind them means what? The word don't mind them means what? The word don't mind them means what? Are we not humanity? Are you not taking care of human beings here? Are you not taking care of human beings here? Okay. Don't mind them. Any hospital. Say the emergency, but mommy not that kind of say me and you didn't buy us here. They all can overcome. I don't know to say any yesterday more promo. Say, I didn't. Obi to so be a surgeon more. I didn't. And I say, me, you didn't buy us here. You say, my own Brian. Why do you people keep doing that?
Now, you see, where I am is educational. a disinformation campaign. When you say ubekomono, a conversation say we need to educate the people for them to understand. Say, and yes, I would do hospital. I will say, nurse should come and hug you. Yan sir. What? We should stop that nonsense. Ebi na you know. Ebi na you know. Now what you say? Okoi or bluffy and omokajen say man obi kacho so mo bi mfi no. And why offended o. What so I mean, you're so emotional to the sense say intelligence ayira. You're so emotional. And so what to conquer do broni maswa. Ontimi nya san kwasiasem no. And na ha me no. Answer bi ni o. The precedence na ye no. Enu ni o. Yes, Georgie, Crass or Kaisa case in American. Yes, Georgie, we didn't Mamuni Afachem. Why? Yes, Georgie was yes. I remember that incident. Yes, doctor any prescription be now. Nurse and remind so or drawn attention. Now why offended? Yes, Georgie, thank you. So remember say you know. So, Ebianio, dear, idea from TikTok to everywhere. Education, I mean, person young we think say, oh, you call do hospital. That is not the case. But Ghana need to do hospital. What didn't say once meeting me, Mammy Abano, nurse phone should come and hug me. One, hug wine. Woo ye hospital, ye type of hospital I want. And I will say, nurse who want to become a message, say, and you're no correct. Let no one deceive you. Now, abrofo kura na more excess of nurses and doctors no. Do you think say we case in your emergency no mo twen wa wo duru wa na mo dibika ba be hia sa na ye no country be na yes ade no apart from emergency ye critical wo duru wa na obedu no nurse fo gina wo twen no what sa na ye no. I mean, I still can't think fast say why na educate you in this wrong way class no. Joseph we should in fact we should take politics, our routine dirty politics out of this contest, and we must tell our family members and say, hey, we are in our hospital. And yes, I will do another doctor here. Tell them the truth. Mr. Boa, we need to speak truth to them. Now, see, every day we are calling for system, a human being, that bell system. So, a society, you want ignorant people, you won't go far. Jimmy too much, no. There's no way system be a bit me about it. There's no way. Because say security crowd now no do say stop here. Jina say on tiase. Aye, and I'm do hospital. You can't take any pankwa. And I'm pray. Would you imagine security crowd no security and say don't go close to this person. Stay here. This is the line. You hear a different story. As you 3 years a day. And we don't know how systems are being built. This is terrible. And as someone here can every day say, "Sir, precedents now rough say if we don't stop it today, a better routine. Now we will say, "Oh, I'm at the hospital." Now the nakedness at the social media. Would you enter the economy? Say you stop it, nonsense now. Ubang sa uma amid the hospital. Now Matiasim, they will video uma ami nakedness. This is very bad. And yo, and yakra. And yet, and let no one deceive you, say, Ghana, your excess of nurses out to the sense, say, Udru hospital, I know my it's not true. So be catch out their line. Nurses ne goofy, 2020 yemfa wo madwuma 2021 2022 2023 wo nyina mutifie yemfa wo madwuma almost about 3 batches there wo mutifie. Let no one deceive you, it's not true. Et Udu hospital na say one contem na Udu na obedi queues na ka copy information na o say wadwa eti o ma me ye do ma me aba Jack, yantiasi obia no obia be, but that does not mean say you use a wo to pamper ourselves. It's not true. Obia be wu asasi we so. Obia be wu, but that does not mean say we should pamper ourselves. Instead, say we will respect the rules and regulations. We did say what you say? And so character we are. What you say? Video the abeto abonten now yakasa waya dear. but your video we nyansani bia no be video obeka say and then doctors na anya de obi obeye sabia emotional on tenase no assess video no say now first place no kwa wotwa sa video no for what contest. Why no mouse first of all what breach patient privacy or hospital wo create me chu yentie video no mo say wait yetimi chew o video side ye dey we munyina ye niam nketenkete we need to tell the people say it is wrong. But today when you are buying to say NDC are buying, when you be to say Kwabena Mita Kando your health minister can Ediana Westpete when you be to say Kwabena Mita Kando your health minister, what do you expect? Yeah, your best expect and say obi bekwa kodin kwasi asem ye ko carry us makono gbopo say seek justice for me na no bopo wo to me a no ote wo no bopo na to na de politicians aye voter regime no bopo for mo te wo mu ye funny no bopo for mu ye funny o na mo ye to na de camera sim so na odi aba wa beta me pe justice na makono gbopo no gbopo ne ye pe justice na no gbopo for mu si wo munya serious. Munya serious. Say me ko pay justice e wo no gupu. O don sa ko bonus aye dey. So NDC e wo crooked mind bia e very terrible. Very very terrible. Now, enyo me nko na make we ye NDC MP. Ye friend so Alasa Suhini. Was sa boy ne friend Ralph no. Ti ha say dia.
My attention has just been drawn to the fact that this said gentleman was the very person who not long ago assaulted one member of parliament from the minority side. Yes, I think that his activities are becoming unacceptable. Whoever is encouraging that behavior, we must put an end to that action. This is unacceptable, irrespective of his political leaning. This is not why we're given the mandate. If it is that, he's using his association with the NDC that is in government to engage in many of these things, then someone must stand up and stop that act. It is unacceptable.
I agree.
Clearly unacceptable. It has to be stopped. And our security agencies must begin to monitor his operation. My attention has just been drawn to the fact that this said gentleman was the very person who not long ago assaulted one member of parliament from the minority side. Yes, I think that his activities are becoming unacceptable. Whoever is encouraging that behavior, we must put an end to that action. This is unacceptable, irrespective of his political leaning. This is not why we're given the mandate. If it is that, he's using his association with the NDC that is in government to engage in many of these things, then someone must stand up and stop that act. It is unacceptable.
I agree.
Clearly unacceptable. It has to be stopped. And our security agencies must begin to monitor his operation.
So where Honorable Sohini, and yet you cast my ye tie NDC ni. In fact, in the whole political contest, they know it is wrong. Acquire your friend Ralph no or did some phone in the name of NDC. Or did some phone. Teddy Yakano, Obian Watano. Only the soon fast one Chinese in Ibia. A dear productivity in a boy war Chinese for a dear way day, one odian way. Now, oh, my NDC. Character say any war mine mark. What do you expect? Eti nano, the ombe say, yempe all means to persecute this Dr. Chum, David Chum, Tinkrai. All because or can't someone or muntimin standing the heat. Me say you're very careful. Now, would you who say NDC choboy for no, NDC will lie for no, on the chess kind petroni manches. I could say a hospital, what do you say? Watch it out. Would you watch it out? Because say ya just on the chess a petro, I could treasure out whom yet ya say. Now, would you tear acquire any treaty say, I need to say a Marcube, ya to a gem. Acquire any tree as a Mercube, I had yet to Jim. sɛ papa panimu ka betena se kwande Kenya nsasɛm no ɔba besu so jagum a ne tiri te sɛ de yɛde tapoli abobɔ nkyɛnkyɛn saa padmo we na dwene te sɛ prakodwo nso saa padmo we because asɛm saa na wodi ɛna da bia me businessman ɛna ɛde business na ayɛ ɛde business ya ɔbɛka nsɛmfo ti hai mpanifo we mu na obu ɔmo enye yi
behave because we are nurse o de ya baba ya mo misbehave near Ralph put there so me nim nia why or the ache maza ya mu bi abodamo hwe wo na wo ya adwuma me atua wo kana ya de me music and atua wo ka wo be disrespect me you are crazy ka adwuma wo be gya na mawu hey munshia da wan Ralph de mpo no mashia musu no that thing must stop. Even if you can't untimi nyahwe momokra talk to them nice wo bi pra na adwe no askata enti witness ni nete se wo hwe okwan obefa so amma sa nipa na stable ba wo san shake na na motetia because of wo bi and Raf winning he because Raf akasa ma NDC awini enti say you
sa kwa we on samba kai no a ye to aba no wona be ye to aba wi on ba pa wona be ka kire Ghana for say by July dollar better than 7 cedi akwa we o akwa we ani tiri se ma kubi ni tiri se kuraba yi won ni tiri ase kuraba wona be ka kire se ayi dia ya ayi we dollar be ba 7 cedi ene dollar no e se 14 Ghana we o sa akwa we na ni tiri ye kanum se nyansa gum na kwa ba na obekirem se send ase ye no mo amoye se won ese ko be Kenya nsasem but as usual we NDC ni se maka cho se un se NDC ni bia keka nkwase asempe go de kokko hwade ukono obi e kan kwase go and check the person we NDC ni eti on se NDC no abone dam eti ni nyansa nyina ayida so eti si anya very careful na se obi afa no funu ko hospital no ko twade a wo de kwabra mita aka no won tena se wo de ontena ho na woni nsem hu na ye monyene so na kakra obepe problem ama oman nyina minister ba akopɛ nkwase asem obedie no ebe affect wo bia etu de montena ho na ayi doctor yi wakasai wiki wone anipa bi hia na ode asem bi tu dwa Dr. David Chum Tenkran wadin komo bi ewo annual delegates conference yentie doctor what the ekoso nyina hwa
for the interest and the protection of nurses and midwives. I see no wisdom in anybody attempting to assault a nurse or a midwife in Ghana. You have no right whatsoever, no matter who you think you are. You can't lay a hand on a nurse. It's unacceptable. It's an anathema. People have traveled abroad. The few ones that are breaking their back and walking on a tight rope to take care of the good people of Ghana. We think we have the effrontery to beat them up. I don't know whether it's because of my social orientation. I can't raise my hand on anybody, let alone a woman. I mean, how? Who told you that you have that audacity? And you have people defending it because of party parochial interest. When the table turns and something happens and you say it, they'll say, hey, last time you people, something happened, you didn't say anything. That's why you're saying it now. Remember something happened at Manjia during the previous administration. We were very vociferous about it. We spoke against it. 24-hour strike was declared. Even that one, the nurse wasn't beaten. She was verbally assaulted by a father of a doctor.
Eti, where ye Dr. David Tenkran? And they NDC for person omo branding say we MPP ni. Na si ahawa wosi cheche ni nsemu. Utu so onye bias. Minimu ni babia o. Ba wo hwe nipa na wotie ni analysis ahun se nipa onye bias. What you say? And that is his job for him to defend. He want to defend the people. Our yes secretary on them no. The doctor is so, I mean, were you so firm, were you focused to defend the nurses and midwives. It doesn't matter the political pressure. But NDC, because of their incompetence and weakness, they just want to persecute the man. NDC a terrible party. We are a disgrace to this country. And no media for hungry boys, dirty boys, and no sorry, who are these people? Muna mua bem. Come from policy, Mrani and discuss it. A come from policies and programs, conversation, Mrabontini and discuss it. Do you want to say, ye could diatem? Such useless organization called NDC. Now to an mudi actually. Propaganda. A true. Eti Dr. Tim crying. You stay behind him. Family. Omubwa. Omudisi ebecha. Mine wanyare. Kwabremi ta kando no minister no. And a disgrace to this country. The minister no a disgrace. I say kasabre. What me have me I apprehend the guy no. Rough no. Rubbish. MPP ni bina koka say akamoko akwache no. Akamoko akwache no. Sometimes say any power where only emotional intelligence. Rafi, what a radio, only emotional intelligence. Not Gina done it. What Jen say, the what Jen and operating system. No, Shadi, obis, would it a mau, how will bully my radio, or could bully my radio.
So who you grow for?
Pacho, we have a any panel was walk society way. And you share any more not the camera city so. I am share any more. Tio, ya was say, me kwa bontin akoye outrench and answer me koye a clean up exercise be. But the way I say a daily routine. I don't know camera so. I don't know camera so. And you share any more. Send this in when I'm yet me rewarding the party. And tell me say party no. It is a preco junso. And this party no. It is a preco junso. Tanta enyo. What mean na home? I am to share any more. Now bulima. When to walk way when walk come Ghana way. Other ya social activist or activist said ye propaganda why NDC propagandist period. Rough a NDC propagandist. Yes, other social commentator. Yantuaso. Doctor no yes I'm on interview you. What your foot on a ma nipanyina was so there's no need say nyansani because what set make or bonus in but
for the interest and the protection of nurses and midwives. I see no wisdom in anybody attempting to assault a nurse or a midwife in Ghana. You have no right whatsoever, no matter who you think you are. You can't lay a hand on a nurse. It's unacceptable. It's an anathema. People have traveled abroad. The few ones that are breaking their back and walking on a tight rope to take care of the good people of Ghana. We think we have the effrontery to beat them up. I don't know whether it's because of my social orientation. I can't raise my hand on anybody, let alone a woman. I mean, how? Who told you that you have that audacity? And you have people defending it because of party parochial interest. When the table turns and something happens and you say it, they'll say, hey, last time you people, something happened, you didn't say anything. That's why you're saying it now. Remember something happened at Manjia during the previous administration. We were very vociferous about it. We spoke against it. 24-hour strike was declared. Even that one, the nurse wasn't beaten. She was verbally assaulted by a father of a doctor.
Eti, where your doctor Tim crying and wa making a stance firm say on tenase as a general secretary na mon tenase bully nurses na on di no na. That's a leader. It doesn't matter the pressure. Now unim NDC for Montias and the doctor yanyo. The doctor na wayen yanye. Muye mistakes no do UK obenya dwuma kese na aye. And one say what was stay in the country to I'm work in the country to as serve the motherland. Na mo se dey. Unim experience e kura no. Eti ono ne doctor ne yanyim free ne nsem. Enya political appointment. Montias yesa. I can't do any political appointment bet me aje because no any experience bia. Now, almost on say salady omo ye no omo media na bogus no woye NDC ni MPP ni nurse ni we MPP we matron eti omo nyina wo rage ho omo ye MPP fo na wo MPP na kwaje nurse ni free ni nzamai at NDC from kwane ko nursing school ase ya no madwen no black so etina me say NDC omo the finest description Preko Johnson sana party ni etie omo me yesa na omo dwene te se Preko Johnson senye Preko Johnson na wadwene mu a nurse ni ko anya NDC ni anko onya o maame ana wonya de yi ko onya de yi eno wanya pipi ni anko ko onya de yi omo yo maame ansa na wa penasem na o maame o ye nurse ni and sometimes times are not yache NDC for na adwene o madwe no em say ye hwie Preko Johnson agu o mutirim sa na me say be kai be ye o mo yana o masua nyansa aso o mutimi nwene na me se me ye doctor nkofo on ka wo ti wo mo wo tete wo mo an ye do matore do obubo mo mpane ye boni na nkofo mo nyina na komawu sometimes time say enra doctor no din ko manage ho pa as I said, we shall no implement it. Yeah. As I said, doctor, no, we shall say more money again because NDC for only did some phone. Yentia doctor, you know, make a point was if you now present and who's through.
But I know the woman who a casa my Macron several occasions. Say we shouldn't also tackle it in that manner. And it shouldn't be. Those journalists, we have marked them. They will come and meet us at the hospitals. I'm telling you, I'm serious about it.
Why are you saying that?
I'm saying it because we need to prove to them. Listen, hold on. We need to prove to them, say, we are professionals. We will demonstrate to them that we are professionals. How? Yeah, behave, and I know behave up. Yeah, behave, and I know behave on radio. We will prove to them that we are professionals. You understand it? I'm not saying you're on bonnet. You're on bonnet. Me can say you be prove that we are professionals. So send a woman so it's a wound. Yes, I answer. You be your hospital. So I'm to home office, radio station. I'm can have the home. We will be professionals. We will demonstrate to them.
David, you shouldn't have said this.
They're professionals.
You shouldn't have said this.
You shouldn't have said this. President, Nipanaka and so what? My history. Say, we didn't swear oath to poverty. We didn't swear an oath to poverty. No, that isn't what I'm saying. Who's a medical cancer? Say, the metro is a baby back. Say, yeah, a liner. And can see MPP for the cancer.
Eti when NDC for the TC no mo po cheche doctor wo firm very strong person was say here yanswe o say yankoswe o for poverty. Yes, and I agree with him. Yanswe o for poverty. What I say, in as much as I say they are there to take good care of life, and I said taking care of human lives, no, does not mean say for some fun free fee in a fabra. Are they? Yes, your hospital system. See, go and check the working conditions in a hospital. Me say some presenters in and the okana miang. Would you me say you do to read that so? Say Captain Smart mo Mugabe mo ne sanko for the gugu sa power. Ubania wo panye chum. Ukoda na wachi say next time. Boy Jimmy say kay hu de mo adwene se yam. Yento aso. But you like video no. And this is for the omo he too much. Yento aso. We won benya na da bia na ayi ka ayi asem on benya na ka o kan PP asem. Sana ya no mo because the omonti and say amamuo no unsa age wo nsem. Amamuo na age NDC force so wo mo pe all possible means o me divert the attention. Ye catch them say John Mahama nyo obi a wo do o man gya no ono obetimi abaye bibia John Mahama no yeah no why mampani a wono wo da bi no na kan yo wo so wo ye incompetent aban na hwe the ministers di o monima ne say PhD ni afi wo mo wiewia every day ye hwe PhD sometimes tire kwa
se be shemu ha de ba ko pe entina ye ba aye ono ye former vice ye former chairman any hello ayezu ye jira mu ha me mamu nyina yiko say aye ye jira ha ye kwe ye jira ha ayezu Choboy and ye jira ha no mo President, former Vice President, former President John Dramani, Mama Antine Yohanum. Ezu. Ezu. Ayahanumwa. President, former Vice President, former President John Dramani, Mama Antine Yohanum. Ezu. Ezu. President. Nti ayabeshi.
Nti mo ko hwe sa fund mu sika bi da ho. E no ko hwe e no mu yi 1.2 billion. Out of 1.2 billion no. Yeah, the 600 million. Me pacho vuvuzela ho de yedi. Won't ya ho de ko. Ezu.
The vuvuzela guys. If you want to blow your vuvuzela, go outside. Are some of the things that
Nti mo ko hwe sa fund mu sika bi da ho. E no ko hwe e no mu yi 1.2 billion. Out of 1.2 billion no. Yeah, the 600 million. Me pacho vuvuzela ho de yedi. Won't ya ho de ko. Ezu.
The vuvuzela guys. If you want to blow your vuvuzela, go outside. Are some of the things that
Eti bosu kena de odi na chi ha. Bosu kena.
You know, if you are able to tell collapse banks and people who was unemployed, you cannot today say that. But even Mr. Speaker, with determination, yesterday I am so surprised. My respectable colleague, he made mention that he couldn't even hear. He couldn't hear. He couldn't even. He made mention that he couldn't even hear. He couldn't even. He couldn't even hear that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama spoke about job creation, and then he said any initiatives. But if
what are you telling me? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What solution has it got? People are dying. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye there. And I'll buy making that sense. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye there. And I'll buy making that sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Can't traffic. What I was saying, what are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye there. Now who me and I'll buy who? I said I'm making less sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Get traffic out. Everyone say, hey, what's up? What I was saying will come at the bra. Go hospital. David, what's up? Come at the bra. Hey, come on. Now why in charge of that? No, make it come and relax. Make it come and relax. Need to say, no, tell him. You are forgetting money.
Na such a nipa we or no kwatena no gupo say or kwa secure justice. Say wakwatena no gupo ekope justice. Ghana for moye mwa ebi wu anaye de na wo ne saa mwa no amokọ ho no musumu wu anaye de sa contest na bese yanka kire wo so ne mwa no asesa omokogu hospital mu wu anaye de o ti abe ye de sa abaka sa enye de so because on the it seems say oh NDC ni waka on the otimi ka oh MPP for them we civilized yama mon kasa so oh NDC for them otimi ka se Ghana for ye mwa eno ebi wu anaye de Ghana no nani abre ni bawuye na Rafi said wotie ene saa ne mwa no ane di na chi no no mokọ so mokọ wu anaye de enya saa ne yetena wi asesa 50-50 nya saa boot for boot yele saa ne chechire man si enchechire o man saa sa open political power nti dinsem fon saa na yanya enipo bia o madwene mu o hase se we no ye social activist wo koma Ghana onkoma Ghana bia eye ne parochial interest o ye ne selfish interest na ye ne saa no obi asoma se enkosu anza na adwuma na obi asoma se me enkosu anza na adwuma sometimes tai se abrantie se wo asam ka kire Ralph yentie wa ha
nti grum ha abosonfo ha no ase obi twa ntro to obi so ayetimi ekọ omoma no credit ninyini na se sa no krepa sa abosonfo grum ha no ma se obi twa ntro to obi so otimi kọ omoma otimi ma no credit ya me di grum ha abosonfo ho ya because I'm grum ha and politics NPP ni NDC for try and throw sa SDC kasa so mo man no mu use 10 cedi e dey CC o man na obeso make sure say o mu be fa 90 cedi akọ so we try 8 years na say 10 cedi no dey bo man ho ban a o mo nkono na o mo wan kasa di 90 cedi a any records a wuntimi trace bibia am fa ho sabu son fu kru ya mu krum ha no ma hwe ama nkrofo diska da bia ya kan obi anfie sabu son fu mu krum ha ena ne de obi atwa ntratu obi so amumutimi bua na ma nokura dedi na esa mo so o se hwemu ye mo nka nokure because mo ka nokure pa na nka mo dwina o man ne ho a adentina krum ha nkrofo entro mu di ne krum ha bebrebe e de se o man nyina mo te wo na mo hwe but obi ko yeah video na semba ho de mo agina atena ho no se mo beba nokura dedi e bia na nya nokura bia na ne cleansing bi na wo kwakwa but e nokura pa de na krum abofo wo se mo mani wu mo ho no kre say entini ya na asofofo ni bi di matem no because say mote wona mo hwe say ne ekoso nyina se mo otumi am betimi ama no kra da di e na etikrum ha ne ekoso nyina mo ya awe na mo ma no kra bia nda di dia e wo say mo so ye hwemu yi mo nye mo ka ho no man na ebo ni bi enya asofofo nkwa na ebo man no enya politicians nkwa na ebo no mo so abosonso mfo so wo say start ne hwemu yi mo nye mo hihye ase na nsen ye ka say e na abosonso no ase ena ebiri hyemu na mo didi nkwasasem asem otumi say betima no kra dedi na o man de akwe mo hwede a mo so se hwemu yi efa ba bi na so fo na ka say nkwasasem aye no kra
eti abrantie I mean logically ena wokasa no no go pofo obeyesa na manfo abetwe mabo so agiasari case baye omotwe mabo so a nothing dey happen ogopo musa de yama omo de mo ba mo trasa ma akoda we ya na dwene kitikiti we o sa de twemo de mo bam no bopofo we respect mo yebu mu pa no bopo sa no bopo no kro ye kro a wo ho enye just the day enti no ye kro omo ye sa pe na mo mamafo de mo bam highway no so de mo ye say the picture be ye sa de a o mahuru mo we respect you guys esa mo ye mu step mu hu de mbe mo niema obi akodi ne nsamfo ana o mana betra na wo sa de camera be say obepe justice no go po ye pe justice bi ti kurumo obi di ne nsamfo a o se justice yanku ye ni now yanko MPP politics da bi o de yanko Igbo fo no homra hwe sa Igbo guy ya chick is zeke so wan hwan zuke no asa wan hwan no NDC for no na ehhehye man we yachi man di nsamfu di say asam we wan se ya ni abra ye kan na NDC mpani for no pese o mbeka asam ni bi ase eyo hin asam we ya ka na media de meka ne say Nigeria for asam no in as much as the number of protests ni watch ni march ayebe no we must start from our houses and our homes tie de meka no ekrofo we no see betimi contain wo mo a we need to check them from our homes and our houses and for dan man Nigeria ni sana esa we no and for dan man no if you say Nigeria no do dan man no the next year we will nipa be 20 no mu dan nim okoka o medidi watem and wo mo character no e bata wo mo no e wo ba bia Nigeria for character no eno no mo dia ba Ghana eti until the day wo mo abesua nyansa no enye ne ye be kire mo nyansa be kire mo ne say we will distance ourselves from them and we don't need them say ye pese build the African Union enye no kure tie de America no enye no kure because unim wo mo adwene wo mo tirimu ne say baby omekobiano they don't want to fit in the system, they want to take control of the system. Etidie na be enye clash ne beba so kofo we mo no in as much as say protest be be no family matter levels no so ebusuafo no yesra mo munsusumo mani mrisika mo fa mo dan mo properties in retail sankofo we mu eto mo da street so no mo da so enye mo asem tede ye kan you na ye no ka say yanya ne ntiasa kwa we sa September na o say ne yam festival na yama no ho ne say ma won try na onu onua yam bia o Ghana na obedi yam festival yanya ne ntiasa o mpese o mu sneaky no o kwai hotel B o mu sneaky no o mu hotel B we are monitoring. Let them try on 21st September. Let them try. Now protest ebe koso on the seas. Yegusu no many organizers need inkobo. On the seas, police for na allow say on the seas there you can go and do more protest no. Mon get ready. Because any power be a curse to us, a NDC government. NDC abai aye a blockade so on obenya nanka Nigeria for Ghana for nyina ase. Omo nimpefe o say Nigeria for Ghana for complaining and so NDC don't care all because of political expediency. Politics kekenti. This is very bad. Eti the media they can say ever since I shas ye can Nigeria for us adia mahun say what ye baby am mo no motie no mo na esa mo shas ye na mo nyina emfa wo dan man Nigeria ni tu fia tu ni free ho wo de tu no nkwata mahama de me no ano no ba mo didi sika ni brachi na mo di sika di nsamfo a mo di sika betwa mo mpoa sa na se wo mo ye wo enu tina money laundering fraud ne kidnapping ados because onim so ko pesika ne ba on betimi ya de aba Ghana wo ba Ghana fo mbeji sika na mo japade ama wo mu na wo de japade ma abonto sini e ma hoho a obedi so tie de meka no if you sell your properties or you hand over your properties to a foreigner they tend to rule over you. Minka sekwoye papa mane ba bi ntina ne mane mra enhyehyeye mane mra ni so oni so atuni free ho. But research ni hwemo me hu say Nigeria for atiti area bia no wo ma dominate take over, whether it's prostitution, openly gambling, money laundering, armed robbery, crimes wo ma dominate etidi hwan yesi ebo no so bo efie wurafo no mo ka ho bi. So it's a matter of urgency say and for Nigeria ni don't rent your room to them, let them sleep on the street. Let's see, because Ghana ni not in Nigeria no on rent Nigeria ni time and fan koye fraud they live there solemnly. Omu with discipline. Eti say yes and fear them they should ask themselves questions. Say why? On the first stage, first stage, and this world, your global world, but they must live in those countries, to follow rules and regulations. Now, population, a choke on Nigeria, a security, so they are running away. Now, running away to secure shelter in Ghana, no, nurse comedy nyansa neba. But especially how Igbo phone fees so arrogant. Just say, Ucha wamuni yebi omu yechere Ghana for netai. Wamu dwen so mu ye nyansafo, wamu nim nyansa che obi a owi ase. And so open kwasiafo a wamu ne dikan. That type of Nigeria for no. They do stupidity, almost stupidity, and they think say, wamu che so mu ye intelligence. That's rubbish. So the point is say, and for diamond and your first stage. The next stage is say, yene your government no, yene you be pursue government. But udo diamond no abani to minya hwe. Odi dia chire disikani brechi, fa diamond Nigeria ni eye wasem. Fa diamond no. Eti crusade ese ya kachire obi ano no. The whole country. First of all, so obi antu Nigeria ni free ni fee. Muntu omo. Je wo da free ni nsem. E renew contract bi o. NSM mo sha se na mo ye. Because enough is enough of Nigerian crimes. Enough. Fraud. Omugu ya nimu ase. Sana si ye. Secondly, Ghana for amuwo ewiase akwantu omu bia. Nigeria for say obi e blacklist wo. Enra na Britain for the report ba bonte say omu deport to countries. Tie dem ka yo. Omu deport to countries. Na me koy read articles bebre no. Ghana for nka ho. Nigeria de as usual. Na Nigeria for no articles am reading kire say adentina yam Britain for aban ampamo Ghana for bia na one deport to Ghanaians. Ti de make no. Now the intentions behind it say they will do all means to destroy the names or our reputation. Ti de make no. Now Babia Ghana ni wujina bia no. Ma obia hu the difference between Nigerian passport and Ghanaian passport. Ghana for you should start this crusade around the world. Say, Ghana for your passport ni, and you probably use your passport. Nigeria for use Ghanaian passport. So let the foreigners understand. Say, anytime we be because we Ghana they should try to pursue the person and see so we Ghanaian and Bana. We need to differentiate ourselves from Nigerian. Period. Tie the yekano. Odie ma Nigeria ni ene nkoda ema especially mo ma no ema ni bi na mo twetwempra na mo yedin uwia no aba begina so wo bejaw wo de uye de obeye wia no dampo omumu one Nigeria for me mu Ghana for ma one wo de tra ho hwe eno na mitie sofo bi e wa America ho na wo say ni neighbor ye Nigeria ni ena wo say ni neighbor ni Nigeria ni ena wo say neighbor ni be kan some be ka kire no fa Nigeria for e wo Ghana no omu nyina soja fo me ba me hwese me hu sa video eti point ne say Mr. Wada emfa wo dan ema Nigeria ni period odo dan mana you pay the price, I'll pay the price. Asa video pa na me de 12 me de 2 archives na wo hin kra ni 1 2 3 na utie conversation a soja ni say ensam a mo ka kire no fa Nigeria for no yam crash no sa video pa me de 12 na de kra na skip me say wo de me hu a me de ba be kire mo ensam a ye ka no a bia pepepepepe o say ni mate no ni aha mahu sa video no ma me mbon kire mo mpacho ewure obi antie munti ase Alexis the godson and a friend of free US or a software America hade
and I mean say ma me ne kura no o share me a good you can let me stop and you answer.
I understand, yeah.
I want to be a door no
I was a little bit shocked because too late. It told me he said they are fighting. And that's almost I mean, and you only complain about because it's my family to them. They know me, you know. So be money by in. I'm in the minute the cast. They must not so. Or person me didn't come up. Now me because social media also. Because who the cause here. Now so I didn't only them in course too much. And I'm brother I'm checking about me in course for the maybe 1 or 2 years. Because who the course organ or no, and maybe I'm me.
Okay.
I'm saying, what is going on over there? I say, oh no, oh Igbo ni half the Igbo, and then the father side the Igbo, and then the mother side the Yoruba, and the friend Babade.
Okay, and
I was talking to this
man of God. When baby wakɔ na wakyɛ anaasɛ afei ya na wakɔ zampote mu hɔ.
You're free Georgia, you're Bahano. Also, me yeri suja from penny folk room until you move around a lot. Okay. Yeah, it you move free Georgia and Bahano. And now you're tough here, I think in 1 year, 1 year.
Na mokɔto Nigeria ni ne yiri wɔ hɔ.
There you go, you're beton wa.
Okay.
They are your neighbors are more hearted.
Okay.
So minimum say they are, Africans.
Okay.
But the wife just confront me and ask me because one of say, okay. And the man, Papa say, okay, you can sense it and feel the pain and fear of the man. Because I'm a man, the man. So be kasano disrone ne ayaudi be kasa. You can see it, the words that this guy coming and can me record by that time the phone and they maintain. Me read me bad making cap up me phone bear my mama for free because they call me a lot the phone at baby.
Okay.
It I'm saying do you have any authority as more or me can make mama na do me nim kofo me no makasa but me obi o wa by mo me mama this case I reach to them. No say Igbo for especially Igbo. I'm Igbo no anyway. Me Nigeria makoda. Nigeria 92, 93. Nigeria is a country that with my graduates Alexis. America my papa say Nigeria to say 1992 I can make Nigeria America.
That's Nigeria where there.
Nigeria no me na catch say 90s America you depend in Nigeria. Sikana obeka wan say obenya adwuma ye just kawa kuma and DJ party ni kuma unless as of foodie na ati ase dem. Nigeria ho ede Nigeria o ma bia na ye ho ede ho no anije wo we just ka we bia and they are not bad people. Nsenya na omo ho ebi na baga na sisia. The Ebagana no they are to Nigeria for sisia na NHS. These Igbos, this guy told me say Igbo nina washa say all tasi. We see who say oyo hinam. Ghanaians should be very, very careful and throw him out from the country. As my papa Kayam.
Ono ya Nigeria ni Igbo ni Yoruba ni ena oka.
Oh yeah, ono ye ne father friend say Igbo na mother Yoruba ni. Ono no oka sadia kremo. Say man of God, if you know any authority man, let this report reach him. They should stop the man. Or say, ma omo nye omo afase ewo Ghana land. Asmoka. Or say they should stop them. Say they don't perform anything like festival in the land of Ghana. The movement on base and it down, the gods will demand the blood. Papa ni seme Alexis. Papa ni seme walk and then mood. Or say they smuggle arms. So gaining ground now. Now they smuggle guns to come in. So now they will fight you. As more can. Or say Ghana migration service need to be wise. See any Igbo for better there. I say immigration for you wise. Omo benina, they should watch them very well. Omo na mo ko benina. Maybe also for me, and I'm saying me time foreigners. Me am to come will be my so. Eh, then my got foreigner. Yet you a whole watch medicine crew. And me no dear Ghana for you say Nigeria phone call. I don't support them. I am, disagree with them. You cannot say that Nigeria phone call. No. Unless it's my minister question way. Soba, won't call that time. Never call your crowfua. Obubu time we have no been so many telling in a period. Went through high and low and make sure say about Peniphobia committee or they are very smart. Papa Nichem say they are very smart in naturally and spiritually. When Igbo man Okanwaha, and I will never say anything about Papananka, God is my witness. Okanwaha say Igbo man Ebetina Muneba, that person will be prospered and you will struggle because their gods pulled all the blessings. So when you need to wash you, Christian, on the time without ya, or be make sure no be yaukra. The money rituals is number one. It's my said it. Yahoo, whatever they call it. Criminalities, prostitutions, they are number one. That is why Nigerians, they don't like them. Papanica also business, they are masters. But they don't do business with their own eyes. Ghana immigration be so very careful, sir. They should be very, very careful. I answer Nigeria for people for no war. They will command you, they will make sure they will dominate on you. Now, be one say, who person will kill one. Now, I'm going to war. And this man told me, say, we should not allow them to marry our children. And then all kind of stuff. Who can do this? Even the president of the land cannot even do this. How do we put this law? Because love is love. And no dear, me catch in place. And no dear, me catch the penny be hard. I mean, they cannot stop a woman or in the ma so the way I said say be musubati. You cannot go there, but the honor catch them. No, I can speak. Even if I don't mind, I can travel to Ghana maybe 1 or 2 weeks, sit out radio station and speak about that. It is a go son. As no me no kaziano say. Emuja go nyade papa. Emuja go nyade papa.
Minike musa say. One kasa papa no ebusa o de ekoso Ghana na ade na. Oye follow up no. Ohe videos ni bi no. Ote nsam ben ne woman ebo hu.
Thank you. O papa de ka asa ne chem na mi jano kwan no. And I pray for him. Maybe Bompire man said, I do need to develop Bompire 85 minutes. It will call the Nyaji until piano. And I'm go quickly. Because you took me some Kokotake. And I heard from the guy himself. Say, I acquired land 50 acres. That is the man's own ways to build a village that never built before in the world. And I was shocked. Never built before in the world. And make sure we fence it and make it one gate. That is a Jericho.
Okay.
And then he will make sure the whole Igbos, he did not say Nigerians, Igbos in the whole world, Ghanaians in the whole world will come in. Now we also for, listen to me carefully. We also for now to now if say Nyamias and yes one is able to do that. Say as of the years who go on the Sadia case once more we inquire about Jenkins be a paper. And yes, Sana, when you have the calling work against Satan, a same was some numa.
Right. Etiabusa for one kasa what was But also what the ekoso. And also Nigeria near one in America. And the air chere no the ekoso say Nigeria mo Ghana for na mo chichi Nigeria for so no. Ombe pay mu back bi ebeje monsem. Yenu ba bi akra no. One so mo a resistance approach bi wo cast me here no. Na wono chere wo say tie di wono no mo ka no. On say wo cast no. No Nigeria ni chere wo say da bi de wo kan de mi yentie. E wo wasase so. Ani tina me say emfa wo dan mano. Do not rent your room for these people. Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them all, because they will have a certain resistance attitude. You're terrible, and you pay the price. What else? What I say? Ni neighbor US, neighbor in Nigeria, ni ne catch and say mistake na mo yeno, and kwafone ade omo ne mo be yeno. Onse empani for na yedi silent. Eti ebedum rebi no. Mona na omo won tokwa da omanim. Eti nana wo ya busia pani no. And nana wo na wo ya asase wura no. Protect it today to Nigeria for free wasase so. Let them go. Nigeria ne so entase bebre da ho. Wo mo wasase chen Ghana. They should go. Eti to no. Aban no etimi metu wo mo. Ti de make no. System de be mount pressure. Emo bi andisivu. Any NDC crowd mind the ko ani enye kura. Eti system ne be dey be mount pressure. Eti pressure ne mount na me say mount free fie fabra. Area motim. Munyina munye wa Nigeria fo ati obi free a. Sa ne say ye no. Edan no na wo dan. Obi atimi nya ohwe. Tu ni free ho. Emfa store ne ma no. Wo de disika ni brechi. Uwia no ba be su a kire why? Wo de disika ni brechi. And penifoni be so mo hard dwe dodo. Ghana from penifoni be any breast sika dodo. Omo hard dwe too much. So politicians no womo no wodi omo dili awbre. Society na see amount of pressure. Afi ano ye dia government oni any say, only control, because the government is the people. So when the people speak, no government can take them down. Today the people are not speaking. The people are not united. We don't have any solid force. Yes, she said the protests are no more dragu. Yes, she said no more dragu. By 6 September, another one is coming. Ewakra. Let us see how it will go. But media futu American say obia area bia wote no. Munyina amonye one. Nigeria fu etu obia muntu wom. And one no. I will say our chief have given the lands in every region. If you go to Sunyane, they are there. So, filet. I would know the amount of money you fetch me. So, I want some I can. Penifoni be hard drink. Si can you bressa? It wouldn't mean you be unyansa say. So what do wajapadi ma ho a obedu so anawo eti ani wenu nti why na obi na nkyere ya na yesore yesi abrofo ni culture wo ti agro se bro ni pa be mo take ni na japadi forever and ever ko Jimmy na wa hwese wakotena America for 5-10 years echi o se opesa won naturalize owi anu atwere book no mo se mu mfa nhyem se ya anwo kurum ha sei what na se adwene wo de nti abro ni yes ade no. Also, we find book no say nipa we are opese or naturalize no. Yen we find say ya ngunu kromu na mo fa ni kura e wo ni nhyem. To the opa nyini kodu matu sala. Eduru ba bia na ye busa ye je book a na yahwem. Okura we naturalize a condition. A condition naturalization. O de mukasa obi soro say abrofu nim any culture. A protective strategy. We must learn. Now yampani fo bitimi jaye japadiem sa de onya obedi ne nenko a te tamasa se de amema brofo free okoka wo me yenka no madwa It is say na mo nananom ye ya. Nka japade re wo ma na mo beto we. Okoka na ine kana ye dene. On say your passport no. On say entimi differentiate. On so mo differentiate me hu say we ya ngono ha. Your passport no straight. Yeah, the obi a obe naturalize ye. Because ye timi nwene. Ye timi on say hwa de entia broni bedi eso no. Uyi asantefo ni free mu a no mo ye resistance kakra de omo ka ni nyina no. They you too soft. And the history fact uyi free. Asantefo na timi resist abrofo no for some time. Resist one more up to date. De entia ye nyintum se broni de say the moment udi obi so no take control on o fa ne bibia. Yen the sole authority of Asanteman no omantimi amfa, which is the golden throne. Nitina Asantini bia nyintum se broni bedi yeso no. Because conquer, you fight, you defeat and conquer. Obi an conquer ye. O conquer anka o take here for ransom. Now G be free and some. Oh, eti the entire broni easy so medi Africa for so no. Ye too soft and ye trimu mre. Yen kai dachi. Ya say we don't think for tomorrow. Say tomorrow be share enemy, so prepare today. Etina broni timedi yeso no. Wo de hwede China for ye. En na man hu sa eto da na me pese me study de si na no no me hwe ne de no so okay en ye na no say bi na ne ma ti sei. Ye asai ye to bi bia twene. Afa later na o ma ba na obekon. Broni mpesa wo ne baba be kon tokwa mire bi e benti. Odi ka ye preventive measures de to wansa. Na da ho edi 1000 years o say contract. Say ne yem na o kan no utimi nya ho hwe. Yanwene kwachiri pa nti de to so bio a me pesa me bom amba ne fa Nigeria for no won your passport no ekrofo no ekrakra Ghana passport e no mo de nam wo ho me Ghana ni bia no me de me I will entreat you say uchia obi no oka Ghana se ka kire nipa no mo nsa se enfo information nkwa around the world say Ghana passport no Nigeria for illegal way akwajeje your passport eti oye legal one of the agya pastor wo didi nsem so wo hia na obi na okaso e Ghana ni a eya bisa ne sei ai ese yes hade no we need to distance ourselves from Nigerians period tiri ya kanu eno nkyere se obi Germany ni obeto se o man country reputational damage a wono nsreda. It doesn't matter say when a man in frama or be fighting against that side. So today Ghanaians are fighting against Nigeria for my reputational damage. Eti say Nigeria for so we giant, they shouldn't use our passport. And one no. Say if some person use your passport there, we will expose them to the world. Say now we will tell the world about how Nigerians are using our passport, all because of our corrupt individuals who want country name. Eti mama man for who the difference between Nigerian passport and Ghanaian passport. Let the people understand around the world. Tell them. And so the ball is all your part. Kabio what enyasa obi na meka sama. Uchi obi a chechirem. Tell the foreigners said this is the difference with Ghana and Nigeria ni your passport difference and one no. Chechirem. Now the account say Nigeria for and I'm so mukrom boni ntino wo mu use your passport. Chechem sa obian chechem around the world. And never boa. It won't say edu UK no. UK for no. And who says Nigeria for ni Ghana for ni. It won't say wo mu deport Ghana for ni bi. Yes. As you chechem around the world. Omu use your passport no. And you will come on to you pay the price. Your friend what this year ba. On the sea, Sabebas into the you preparation so. Young MPP party. Young MPP party na in somewhere. And what I mean by Nigeria for us, we are TRC, young South Africa.
All of these people are claiming to have a government of Nigerians. They are claiming to have a Nigerian state in South Africa. The very same things that Ghana residents are chasing Nigerians away from Ghana. They are doing the same in South Africa. Africa, listen to me. Africans, let me tell you something. Africa, listen to me. Africa, listen to me. If we want South Africa, if we want Africa to be free, if we want Africa to prosper, if we want Africa to be successful, Nigeria is a problem of Africa. We must do away, boycott Nigeria. Nigeria is the one that is giving Africa and the whole of African countries a bad name all over the world. We must make sure that we deal decisively with Nigerians. Nigerians are evil. Nigerians are demons. Nigerians don't have good intentions for Africa as a whole. They think they're better. They feel entitled. They think they're smart. They think that they are better than all Africans. Nigeria is a problem of Africa. Wake up, Africans. Wake up. They are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Kenya. Nigerians are a problem in South Africa. Nigerians are a problem everywhere. Whether it's African countries, whether it's Western countries, Nigerians are a problem.
All of these people are claiming to have a government of Nigerians. They are claiming to have a Nigerian state in South Africa. The very same things that Ghana residents are chasing Nigerians away from Ghana. They are doing the same in South Africa. Africa, listen to me. Africans, let me tell you something. Africa, listen to me. Africa, listen to me. If we want South Africa, if we want Africa to be free, if we want Africa to prosper, if we want Africa to be successful, Nigeria is a problem of Africa. We must do away, boycott Nigeria. Nigeria is the one that is giving Africa and the whole of African countries a bad name all over the world. We must make sure that we deal decisively with Nigerians. Nigerians are evil. Nigerians are demons. Nigerians don't have good intentions for Africa as a whole. They think they're better. They feel entitled. They think they're smart. They think that they are better than all Africans. Nigeria is a problem of Africa. Wake up, Africans. Wake up. They are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Ghana. Nigerians are a problem in Kenya. Nigerians are a problem in South Africa. Nigerians are a problem everywhere. Whether it's African countries, whether it's Western countries, Nigerians are a problem. They are the demons of this world.
Right. Yantuaso. 80 a word to a wise is enough. 80 baby Nigeria for dinner say. It one person omudu omubitwi Ghana for. So when you be no so nyansafa, they shouldn't use Ghanaian passport. They should maintain their Nigerian passport and one no. Unless say omara mwadwen say ombe your passport de bia no. Yanso ye be chire machire wi ase nyina. Sanity. Ye from ode sheba. I the region so yanku anim. Na what we assembly course in the MPP internal politics. Papa your friend Brian Champon. Ojinem say opese will lead the MPP party. Na oka assembly Emma inipani bi ntiase, especially the supporters of Dr. Baumia and Tiase. Now before sana you be born a video no. MPP party one way NDC say an ompemo da bia na ombenya nanka mo can discuss MPP nanka MPP asema ba na be cover ba na nyina political games eboa wo ba me say no menya nanka MPP kura mo ho asema ma nanka mo asem no monka ne dem na kakrakra but the woman say in politics a games of numbers and some games no it is a boxing. At least small chance be I say punch the panana or bubu ne to form so ne nyina ka agro no now and anu bi me betena chechire mu say politics na ye no ye de niam bi na say factors bi na ye say uno bi ko competition ye wo factors bi ade moral ade legal and ade right so na say opese uno bi ko contester ade a enye moral say bi a wudidi ne pattern I mean morally enye papa. So be did be at menye. So that's here. So be chatron to be legally, you chatron to be so and yet and legally and yet. So and I feel right. So what right to say oh can son be so right as what can also candidate. Now the main support on say Ubedi will be at now with chatra to be so I know legally and yet would do be at politics and also morally and yet. But you are dear friend criticisms and expose. So we expose will be in politics or criticize will be in politics. It's part of the game. in politics, so pese uno biko contest now pese u defeating more, you need to expose the person. You expose who are. Nothing stops you so also be counter with counter expose or counter explanation. So to say, enye din o because some also in politics menye din. Ti de make no. So who the difference between exposing and insult. So we expose will be and just what did not them. Otna will be exposed who are now so who BBC na went me and cover so. Now will be exposed who are and just what I want to do what them. A part of the game because it's about numbers. And that's how we hear any other means be our ya. A bet me am wide. What reduce nipa numbers and I say in nipa bet you wedi. Son and you're from another for the politics. Tidia canonti. Yen bebre ya na me steady conversation. I say e be emotional. Say obi a person we expose who I was say me who did not them there be who need nipa natem. Media me secretary ha. Contest na yeko. As will be I prepare. All the candidates as we are prepared. And MPP constitution is on say none of obi especially a chain will be a party him. Enya sanity. Omu nyina be fair contest. Papa e kodi nkomo bi say election no omu call ye no. Enema MPP lusu ye ne candidate no na nye candidate ne character wana say ne personality but a matter of circumstances. Emma omu candidate no entimi obtaining more vote in the northern region. Circumstances be ne dey. Kusasi ne mamprusin tokwa. Kremo versus NDC for propaganda. Womu kremo sem religious politics against the candidate of the MPP, which is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, these are matters are a concern. It is the next time on the elections, no, there is some way. As some make sure say your candidate, you know, and what could do this condition, yeah, such circumstances where they are, then we need to change the candidate. A matter of any part of one journey, which is an internal some kotuabano. So, but to me, nothing stops Bɛating Water to have this conversation. Nothing stops him. And nothing stops Dr. Bawumia to also come and defend himself with the data. I mean, Dr. Bawumia was a data man. It is all the data and the Yen shall see. Now, there's a backlash, there's a banter between Dr. Bawumia and then Bɛating Water. I shall say free as say. Me perceive politics with emotions. Yenya analysis critically. No emotions. Etina medical setting rules I say. Obi criticize we expose who we need watem. Now yen say Bɛating Water wo kan no. Asem wo kan was yentia.
Kusasi for any man pieces one. Omo problem. President Kufuor owini MPP vote wo kusasi. Owini MPP vote wo maprosi. President Kufuor owini MPP vote wo kusasi. Owini MPP vote wo maprosi. And this sense of quality and conform you. I am a Faba and the Appa. And in 2024, about 1 a quarter, a free OT, Edico Upper East, Upper West, Northern, Upper Western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's a new balance. And if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may know anything. But we cannot wait. This situation, we and I are going to solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And MPP will not be held ransom and stay in opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. We are emotional and yet personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. Me, I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So by election, by election, you can't say that the papa. And you can't point out fast one. The coin. Papa election, you know the and we are a political party. It's you say, you have got Kamalinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, you know, that is what we want to do.
Okay, eti we bre champon ena o cheche sansem we nyinemu. And so what cheche baby NWS will didi ba umiatem. And these are matters concerning elections and competition. The ball is in the Dr. Baumiak the chance to say should come out and then challenge and someone walk on. That's how my politics here then. Sana never politics here day. Eti what church them say win your person winning not just to elect a flag bearer, but we want to win. But all circumstances are or no not genuine. Send was who say it affected the leader. I ever affected party no. This the power near pedia. There's no need to say such circumstances no. Yes, I go face bill. Tidia cano. Now, what can you know? And not Dr. Baumias Ebemu, Dr. Baumiani. And on a so call you on New York or home. No call New York. And no call fire by on a so call fire shot if you buy. Yentia one also responsible if you buy.
As we prepare to go into the primaries, I'm very, very concerned and troubled that some of our presidential aspirants have embarked on a religious and tribal bigotry and propaganda against me in a desperate attempt to win votes. They totally ignore all the data and findings about why we lost the 2024 elections and want to mislead the delegates and the party with such propaganda. Then one such issue that has come up, and I think it's important for all of us to know, is the Mamprosi-Kusasi conflict. An aspirant has said that delegates should not vote for me because I am a Mamprosi man, and that we will lose votes in the Kusasi areas and other areas. This is very unfortunate and demonstrates a complete lack of understanding of the situation on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1965, there have been 11 elections in Ghana. Since 1965. And the performance of the MPP in the 6, our tradition, in the 6 Moku zone seats, there are 6 seats in the Moku zone. If you look at it, the performance is as follows. In 1965, our tradition had 0 seats. At that time, I was only 2 years old. I had nothing to do with it. In 1969, we had 2 seats. In 1979, under Vitosu's leadership, we had 0 seats. In 1996, we had 0 seats in that area. In 2000, we had 1 seat. In 2004, under President Ford, we had 0 seats. 2008, we had 1 seat. 2012, under President Akufo-Addo, we had 0 seats. 2016, we had 2 seats. 2020, we had 1 seat. And 2024, we went back to 0 seats. What all the data is saying is that out of the 6 seats in the MPP, out of the 6 seats, the 11 elections, MPP has 0 in 6 of the 11 elections. So this is not an area that is a stronghold of the MPP. In fact, it took the whole Oku zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't lose, it is not the Boko election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that the data shows that the Boko factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, and we should stop moving in that direction.
Okay. Eti, where Dr. Baumia and also Eden Defense, a buy. I mean, as usual, that's politics. So baby Dr. Brian Champon ete ye no pie na mebo video bi akyerɛ na Dr. Bawumia kyerɛ sɛ nipa ne bi pɛ omo yɛ sɛ 2013 na ogina mu court no yankase wɔ mampurusini nti amanfo yɛ tribal politics against him me ɛhɔ no me reservation is say yeah Dr. Bawumia ne camp no they should omo hold it on sadie no ma as omo claim victimization is too much because in our politics there's nowhere any tribe any religion any adwuma yes sir na akwa say I mean ye force up the bibia ba bontin dia be him ente sa reality in politics and NDC ye kan ya omo anti no omo yes